So we go to our next guest here in just a few seconds. Mark Mangold is going to be with us. And he will be with us here on 990 WBOB, and of course, KJAGradio.com. Coming up here in just a few moments, Mr. Mark Mangold. That guy.
Hello.
Hello, Mark. How are you, sir?
How are you, man?
Pretty good, actually. We have got a great guest joining us today. Mr. Mark Mangold is with us, and the fantastic Bunny is with us as well.
Hi, Mark.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
So Mark, you have got an incredible background. Tell me and the Bunny a little bit about yourself.
Born in Miami Beach, 1948, and started doing my music when I was about 11, 12, or 13. I moved up to Long Island and lived in a very fertile musical ground near a club called the Action House, where the Rascals used to play, and Vanilla Fudge played, and Vagrants and Billy Joel and all that stuff. So I really was very close to a lot of really Foghat, good music. And I got into the Hammond organ and started creating bands with Valhalla and a couple other bands. And it just snowballed from there all these years later.
Fantastic. We have got a great guest with us today. Mark Mangold is with us. And Bunny, go ahead, jump in there, my friend.
First of all, I wanted to ask, what is your heritage background there?
Russian and Polish, actually.
Nice. I mean, I have a little bit of German and Italian and a little bit of Welsh there. So, but I was picking up a little bit of. I was thinking, I mean, Russian was dead on there, but so a little bit. So it's the features now. You look great. You sound great. I got you playing in the background here. So
Drive, she said, yeah. You know, I'm not singing Drive, she said. That's my great friend Al Fritz, who sadly passed away a couple of years ago at too young of an age, but that's Al. Yeah. We did 6.
Oh, no, not that one, yeah.
We did 6 records together. He
played earlier.
Like my blood brother. And yeah.
Well, yours was on a minute ago. I just turned around and now it's I had it on there. So what do you? Sorry about that. What do you see coming up for you? Like, you know, I know everybody's all kind of nervous with where the world is going. I mean, are you excited? Do you want to get out there and play a live show, or are you just kind of refraining, like?
Yeah, sure, we want to play. You know, I mean, one of the things that happened during the pandemic is the Touch record, and you know, we're not sure if we could have done it if we were not all kind of locked in our various homes. I was in Sweden at the time locked in there for about a year.
Oh, wow.
Which sucked, you know. But I'm here in the States now. I'm in Florida, thank goodness.
Nice.
Visiting family and stuff, so I'm, you know, catching up for time lost. But yeah, I mean, we're doing videos with Touch. We just the other day, 2 days ago, released "Let It Come," which is our second single. Whatever single means, I don't know. So if you go to YouTube and check out Touch, "Let It Come," that's just out. And you know, I recorded my bit in New York, and our drummers in New Jersey, our guitar players in Chicago, and our bass players in Connecticut. So, you know, you send in these, your footage kind of to this. We have a great editor named Will Murray in Brooklyn, and he puts it all together and adds some excitement to it. And we have 4 more videos coming up, and that's kind of where we're putting our energy right now in terms of promoting the band, because we can't get out there and play, unfortunately.
So, with with all the stuff going on with how do you guys collaborate to make music and do some of these things online?
Yeah. Well, on the Touch record, we got together February, March 2020, and we were at my place. And then the pandemic hit, and everybody went back to their respective places. And we started doing it with FaceTime, and Craig, our guitar player, and Doug, our bass player, learned how to use Logic, which is a music program.
Yeah.
And they got really good at it. And they would basically send me tracks. Sometimes we'd FaceTime as we're singing, but mostly it would be like I'd get a guitar track, I'd get a bass track, I'd get a vocal track, or a couple of vocal tracks, and kind of put it together. The hardest thing was probably singing the background vocals, because when we're in the same room, we do 60, 70 tracks of background vocals, and when you're in the room, you're standing there and you know when to begin and end your line because you can see the other guy. So that was a bit of a challenge of, getting the timing right on the very tight on the background vocals. That was it. A lot of creative people did it that way, and still do, and we still do. You just got to do it long distance.
Fantastic.
That's hard. Yeah, I'm still learning my iPhone, so.
I'm still. My goddaughter here knows my iPhone better than I do, but Logic I'm pretty good at, and so they would send it to me. I mixed it up, which again by necessity I'm getting pretty good at, and we sent it off to a guy to master, put the whole record together. Guy named Jacob Hansen in Denmark. So that was like the finishing touch. But basically, we just gave him everything in a silver platter. It's the way you got to do it these days.
Yes. Yes, indeed. We have got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here in our broadcast. Mark Mangold is with us.
Oh.
Sounds great, by the way. Sounds great.
Have you heard the whole record yet, or?
No, not the whole record. No.
Yeah, the whole thing was released a week or so ago, so it's all up there now. We've gotten really nice response for the first two, but it's kind of an eclectic, deep record, and we did it as a labor of love. I would say, we didn't do it with a label or any budget. We just did it, and then we kind of got the label after it was done, and we're so gratified people were digging it and getting some really wonderful reviews of it, and so we're kind of in shock, really. 40 years later, that A, we're together and hanging because we're such good friends, but B, that we're making music together and it doesn't suck. So
it doesn't suck.
The goal is not to suck. I mean, that you don't know until it gets out there, but that's the main thing you don't want to do.
That's right. That's right. Well, Mark, we are going to play some of your music right now. I appreciate you being with me and the Bunny today, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you, sir.
Where are you, Bunny? Where are you located?
I am
Washington State.
She is in
Very cool.
She is in Washington, of all places.
I'm in Sarasota, and we're all around.
And we are going to do this. We are going to play some of his music. They're just chatting. We need to get his music on the air. is Touch. Tomorrow never comes.